Hey everyone, welcome to the episode of That's All Funny. Episode number 902. 10, no, it's not 902, just 902. Yeah, now we're just here. Where's my song? Here we go. We're just here chilling, enjoying another day, watch some wrestling. Uh, I'll watch some wrestling interviews. it's about it's about the day. I applied at some jobs. I did like some stuff. Went on a walk with my niece, talked to her about some random, like uncle giving advice to niece stuff. And she was like trying to befriend a cat. There was like a bunch of cats in this yard. Um, we always like walk by this one yard that has like five or six cats, and she chose like the laziest one to try to befriend. And the cat she approached it very like slowly, like solid snake type shit, in hopes of not scaring it, and was able to get close enough to it to where it tried to get her scent, and it nibbled at her a bit, and I think it accepted her, and that was a victory, I think, in the eyes of the Lord or wherever else. um so that's good. Yeah, no, that was some good news today. Otherwise, man, I woke up with my back like locked. My back, like, it wasn't locked from doing anything, like I couldn't like move. I could move, but I felt like my back was locked up, like, I don't know, it didn't feel right. It felt like it needed to pop. Couldn't really pop it. Got my sister, I asked her to step on it, to just step on my fucking back, like at full force, and it popped, and it was just like, oh my god, like that felt fucking good. And like it was like the the lights turned on in my brain, all the dopamine rushed into my cerebral cortex or whatever, and I was like, God damn, like that felt good. Like now I'm all sore from it, from that back pop, but it was much needed. So yeah, it was great. That was a pretty good. That was a victory too. We gotta call out our small victories, whether you're charming cats or getting your back popped. It's all about small victories, because you know maybe they're not just small victories, maybe they're big ones. There's really not a lot of news to like talk about. What do you want to talk about? There I go yawning again. I was looking on Twitter, and like the stuff here. There's a new Snape being casted in Harry Potter, and he's supposedly black. He's a black dude that they're casting as Severus Snape. Did you hear about this? And he's in the original Harry Potter movie. I guess he's white. The original with Daniel Radcliffe, and made billions of dollars. He's a white dude, and they're trying to cast a black guy as that character. And I mean, I don't care. I, I don't. I'm not. I'm not much ado to Harry Potter. I don't really uh care about it. I've seen the first two Harry Potters. I've yet to see the rest of it. Maybe I should sit down and watch them, but they just never really like jumped out to me. I'm not really into wizards, like mages. I'm into alchemy. The whole idea of it, you know, it intrigues me. But not, turning bronze into gold or what have you, turning regular metals into gold. That's pretty cool. But just wizardry in itself, that's like almost borderline witchcraft. I'm not a fan of. Not not very much. So yeah, Harry Potter's just not on my radar. But they had that. I'm seeing here a new Resident Evil movie reboot. Supposedly they're supposed to release a new movie at the end of the year. I'm cool with that. like, uh, I love Resident Evil. I kind of like. I don't play a lot of the games. I never really. I could never beat the originals. They were so hard to me. Like I never knew. I remember playing on the GameCube, the Resident Evil, the remake, and not knowing at all what to do. All I knew was the graphics were like beautiful. Like the zombies and shit like that was fucking scary. It was a scary ass game. I remember booting it up and seeing that first zombie as Jill, and you're like, oh shit, you know. But I never knew like to put like a disc here or find, climb up on a table and you see that shiny thing and that's an item, and you got to use that and put that item here, and then take that sawed off shotgun and put it, put the old shotgun where the new shotgun's at so you don't get killed. See, I didn't know all that shit. I never like got the guide to Resident Evil or even like cared to. I just bought the game. I was never good at it. Or maybe I rented it. I don't remember. No, I probably bought it. And then I remember taking it to like my friend's house and like playing it with like girls there, and they were all screaming and shit because of the zombie. It was just like, whoa, like this is fucking top tier, you know. And that was around the time. Excuse me, that the new Resident Evil movie came out, and they had like that laser room scene. That's like the only good thing about that Resident Evil movie with Mila Jovovich. And yeah, that was pretty extreme too. I remember that was like one of the first movies I pirated and watched that. It was like a cam copy of it, and watched that like at a friend's house, and that was pretty cool to watch like the whole thing at home before the movie like came out. It was like still in theaters and shit. You could watch it at home, but like a shitty ass cam version, but it was still like fucking. It was still cool because you're watching it at home. And you're watching like that laser room, and you can like pause it and stuff. It was pretty fun. Yeah. Dude, I wasn't yawning at all before this. I'm always yawning now. What else? Chito Vera's home defense. UFC fighter confronts knife wielding attacker. So I saw this video. Um, a guy with a knife goes up to a dude working on his truck, and that dude working on his truck gets to the seat of his truck and pulls out a shotgun, and that guy immediately runs away like some sort of cartoon character, like the Wally Coyote. And I mean, everyone was like, "Is it staged? Is it real?" And it's like, I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna devote my time to like really care if these videos online are staged or real. Like, it depends. If I saw like Donald Trump fucking boxing a kangaroo, of course I would maybe take the time to see if it was real or fake. I'd probably think it was fake, no shit, right? Or if I see a meme of JD Vance legitimately fucking a couch, like in motion, like he's fucking it, but he's in front of people, to where it's so obvious that he wouldn't be fucking a couch in view of all these people, then I would of course say it was AI. And that's just such a crazy time now that we have to like wonder if it's real or not. Like, not only do we have to wonder if people are telling the truth, but then it can also be manufactured, and people start like believing that something that isn't true is real, but then it can be like fabricated so easily. And it's kind of fun actually. Like, I don't know, cuz it makes people like want to take for fact the first thing they see, you know? Like, if they see something that agrees with their take on something, they're like, "Oh, look, see, because that's exactly what I think," you know. And they won't fact check it because they'll just be like, "Oh, it stands with what I believe. Why am I going to fact check it?" You know. It keeps continuing on with my narrative, and I'd like to control my narrative. You know, it's that's pretty fun to do. You know, to have your own encapsulated reality of life. You know, I mean, for people that are closed minded, the narrow minded, the fucking tunnel visioned people that just want to live in their little realities. I mean, I feel bad for them because, uh, I mean, yeah, reality sucks. Don't get me wrong. I know it. I gotta live in it too. But we all gotta live in it. So you just like, times are tough. You just get used to it. Believe me, I know, man. My fucking eyes. I don't know if they're dry or too moist. I can't fucking. I'm trying to wipe them. Let me see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and then I rubbed some biofreeze on my back and kind of helped out. It's fucking cooling it down while heating it up, so that was pretty nice of that. Lastly, here, I mean, we got some WWE drama. Jade Cargill and Shayna Baszler confronting each other. I'll talk about that on That's All Kayfabe. I mean, there's always you don't know. Again, it goes back into what's fabricated and what's real. You don't know what these stories come out, and multiple people talk about the same thing, but it's like, oh, it's from multiple sources, so it must be true. Again, here's the thing about news: if it's from multiple sources, if more than one person say an opinion, it must be a fact. And it's like, well, where did you get your source from? Oh, I got it from him. Where did he get his source from? Well, I got it from him. So like, you're stuck in this loop of, well, the source was like the same people who are doing the same shit and wanting the same narrative that they want out there to create, and it ends up being nothing more than just like false, more than false. Becomes just fiction. It becomes made up, and yeah, these people are they're fucking they want clicks. It's always negative shit too. It's everything is just negative. Nothing can be like, oh, we love this, it was great, thank you for putting it out. You know what I mean? It all has to be negative um things, and it's, I guess that's just the world. People want to um, be negative Nancy's about everything, and they can't just say, "Hey, I like this. I here's my positive attitude, review, reaction to it. Let's thank the heavens or the maker or whatever you pledge to that it was created. Because it brought me joy, brought me fun for just a momentary momentarily in life. It paused my horrible life and brought me some joy. Why not accept that joy, just instead of just being bitter and angry all the time? But I'm a bitter, angry person too. I will admit it, but I try to remain positive and say that that's all funny, right? Where's the music? That's all funny, guys. Ha ha ha. That's all funny. I want to thank you for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. It's available anywhere podcasts are available. Just search. That's all funny. I do a podcast with my buddy Gabe called That's All Kayfabe, where we talk about wrestling. Check out the stories we'll be talking about, including the Jade Cargill and Shayna Baszler confrontation later on. It'll come out on Monday. Check it out on Monday. We'll be talking about everything wrestling for the week, and then moving forward. I do a show with the wonderful Mint Salad called Tits and Areolas Mint Salad, where we talk about a movie or TV show we watch, and then we play a game. She's great. I'm all right. Check it out every Tuesdays. That's all. Tits and Areolas Mint Salad. That's what that one show is. The other ones, that's all kayfabe on Mondays. Um, you can see them you could listen to them in podcast form on any of your podcast players of your choice. Just search for them. That's all kayfabe. Tits and Areolas. You could check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Lorenzo Areola. You could check out the patreon.com/Lorenzo Areola for early versions, ad-free versions, stuff like that of every show. Thanking my Patreon members, thanking everyone for liking, subscribing, rating, reviewing, sharing, and listening, caring, and everything else. Thank you so much. Everyone take care. Stay safe. See you tomorrow.